I'm here in Stanford on this lovely spring day to try and find out if this £5 camera from eBay, the Nikon S52, can still take photos today.
Let's go have some fun.
The Nikon S52 was released in April 2008 and comes with a 9 megapixel sensor. The camera is nice to look at. It has an aluminium front, but it's really fiddly to use. Trying to put it into macro mode here, it was just a struggle, especially with winter gloves on. The buttons on it are really tiny, and Nikon seems to want you to just push the shutter button and just leave everything in auto most of the time. There are quite a few scene modes on the cameras, and they'll deal with stuff from portraits to landscapes to night photography. But there's not an awful lot of ISO range, maximum ISO of 3200, and really you want to keep that as low as possible, especially considering the size of the sensor. The camera has a 3x zoom, which goes from 38mm to 114mm, so wide angle shots are a bit of a struggle. In operation it isn't too slow, but it does take a little bit of time to save and store a photograph onto the memory card, so time between shots is quite long. One thing I did notice with this camera is it has a lot of barrel distortion. It can be fixed in post-process, but it's a little bit in your face. Close focus is not bad, it does macro shots really well.
So is the Nikon S52 any good as a modern day camera in 2018? There isn't any real advantage of this camera over a phone camera other than the fact that you've got a 3x zoom lens. It's very much a point and shoot camera. There is no manual control over this, and although it takes nice photographs with its 9 megapixel camera, there's no real reason why you would take this with you if you've got your phone with you. In fact, your phone probably does take better photographs than this. That's not to say that for £5 you can't have a bit of fun with it, but is it worth spending that amount of money when you've already got a camera on your phone? Probably not.